This is Aba before her diagnosis. Her smile, that energy. She's the kind of little girl who lights up the room, dancing to any music she hears, spreading joy without even trying. But now, Aba's life is welter away from that simple happiness. Her days are spent in hospital rooms, facing blood transfusions and rounds of chemotherapy.
I'm looking at this bubbling child, losing this child to cancer. As a mother, I don't think it's the best way.
It started with fevers and fatigue. Nothing too unusual first, but her parents could tell something was wrong. After a series of tests, they got the news no parent wants to hear. Aba has acute lymphoblastic leukemia, a fast-growing cancer affecting her blood and bone marrow.
Around June, every 2 weeks we go to the hospital because she was having persistent fever, and then at a point I noticed that she wasn't able to walk in the night. Before it starts, she will cry the whole night. I noticed that there was something wrong with my child. I sent her straight to the hospital, and then a children's hospital. Then the pediatrician herself examined her, and she told me she's afraid to tell me that she suspects that my child has leukemia.
According to the World Health Organization, around 1,200 children are diagnosed with cancer in Ghana each year. Childhood cancers are often more treatable than those in adults, with an 80% survival rate if diagnosed early. Yet, in Ghana, only about 20% of affected children survive, largely due to delays in seeking treatment. Dr. Samira Yamiolia is a pediatric oncologist at the Kolebu Teaching Hospital in Accra.
It is really difficult to say there are preventive measures. The best is early detection. So that when parents find any of these signs, it's best for them to present to hospital for the appropriate investigations to be done, so that diagnosis can be made early, and then treatment can be initiated quickly. Most of our patients present very late. Even when they come and then diagnosis has been made, then there's a next challenge of the next challenge is being able to raise the money to properly treat the child.
Aba requires a transplant to replace her damaged cells with healthy ones from a donor. This procedure is crucial for resetting her bone marrow and enabling it to produce healthy blood cells again. Unfortunately, it is also incredibly expensive, costing $150,000, far beyond what her family can afford.
So we need about $150,000 to be able to send her to India for the bone marrow transplant.
Aba's 6-year-old brother, Pakwisi, struggles to understand it all, but says he misses his once bubbly sister.
When she gets sick, her body becomes hot. She doesn't eat, and she's always crying. It makes me sad.
Ghana's National Health Insurance Scheme has recently started covering some childhood cancers like leukemia, Burkitt's lymphoma, Wilms tumor, retinoblastoma, making diagnosis and some supportive care free. But major expenses still aren't covered, leaving those who cannot afford major procedures to die. Aba's family is hopeful that, with a transplant, she can return to being the joyful child she once was. For them, this medical breakthrough offers a lifeline if only they can raise the funds in time. Reporting for GHOne News, I am Awisi Dede Jange, Accra.